So there are two types of awakening, and both kinds are actually happening right now for many, many people. Probably anyone who is watching this is moving through either one of those awakenings or both simultaneously. And this is a time of accelerated awakening. So this kind of discussion is really important right now. And so I wanted to take a minute and describe what each kind of awakening is and what happens when they are both happening together. So the first type of awakening I would describe as a spiritual awakening. So that could look like your intuition heightening, knowings heightening, dreams being more prolific, seeing things. A lot of people are seeing things. And specifically what this is referring to is your waking up, your human waking up to the fact that you have a soul, and that you're a soul living in a human body, and that you are spirit, you are energy as well. And many of us, me included, had, up until 2018, had a veil there. I was very much plugged into, a regular reality. Went to school, had my kids, went to work, all the things. And until about 2017, 2018, I really didn't even understand or was interested, for that matter, in sort of anything else. And then that started to shift. Now, at the same time, in 2018, as I was moving through what I am calling a spiritual awakening, which comes with a whole lot of work on its own, which includes things like understanding that you have an energy body, that you store trapped emotions, that you carry with you trauma from your childhood, you have shadows that you need to clear, you carry with you traumas from ancestors. There's so much to understand and unpack just in that spiritual awakening. And it can make you feel strange. It can make you feel discombobulated, dizzy. There are lots of symptoms that come with a spiritual awakening. So in addition, many right now are moving also through an awakening to the reality or truth of our world that we may have not wanted to see before or hadn't seen before. And with that comes similar type symptoms. And a lot of it comes with trigger and trauma being resurfaced. So whether or not you have ever experienced anything directly related to what I'm talking about that's being unraveled right now in the collective, in the media, or you've known someone, or perhaps even you had repressed information or experiences or trauma that may now be coming out. So this is all part of the process. It needs to be witnessed. Just like we need to be witnessed, we need to look at ourselves, look at the world that we're living in, see the shadows. And until we do that, we can't start the healing process. And the healing process is both in our current physical reality that we share together, as well as our own spiritual path and our consciousness and our own personal healing that we all need to do. So it's a process, and many of you are experiencing it simultaneously. Many of you have been awake to one or both your whole lives. So what I'll ask of you now, is number one, again, and I keep saying this to you, but to stay grounded, to get in nature when you can, to surround yourself with people who are safe and understand you. It will allow you to express yourself, speak your truth, be heard. And also just keep in mind that you may be in heightened emotions right now of grief or sadness or rage or anger or all of the above. And for what we're experiencing in our collective awakening of our reality that we didn't really understand, you will have these emotions. That is a fact. So waking up to a reality where you felt you were safe and taken care of, where that may or may not have actually been true, it's a big deal. So please take time. Please surround yourself with people who understand this, and people that can help you process some of your emotions, help you regulate your nervous system, help just make you feel safe, and also make you feel heard. And at the same time, if you've already moved through this part of your awakening, you're needed. You need to be here for those that haven't not and are currently experiencing that part of their journey. And so some of them are experiencing both simultaneously, the way that I did in 2018. And it is not easy. It's very ungrounding. It can lead to a lot of irrational behavior. It can look like, it can look very uncomfortable, and it can feel very uncomfortable. And so I just wanted to bring this to your attention now, whether you're actually moving through an accelerated awakening stage, either a spiritual or I think all of us have to experience an awakening to our reality. We can't ignore it anymore. We can't turn away. We can't look away. And we're not meant to. And so my invitation to you, wherever it is that you are on your path right now, be kind to yourself. Be kind to the others around you. Remember that we are in an accelerated time of transformation right now, and it's not comfortable. It's just not. And so find your people, find your tools. And if you were to listen to me, I would be recommending the biggest tool that you have is your own intuition, your own knowing, your own truth. And to be able to trust that and have your own proof in some way, your own discernment of what is truth, because truth is a little muddy right now. And there's a lot of shadows coming up to be seen. So please stay safe. Please stay grounded. Stay in love. I've been through this. I've been through this process, and I've seen and worked with many who are in the midst of it. And there's so much beauty in it as well. As soon as you awaken to who you really are and who we are all as a collective becoming, you'll see that beauty. And you are safe. And you're right where you're meant to be.